we are starting this video off with a workout, and I'm just gonna add in like two workouts that here. This is the machine shoulder press. I'm doing it on a Smith machine, and the second thing is also something for my friend does. So basically, I was not doing these exercises before. I was just sticking to dumbbell press, but over the past few years, my frontals have become kind of older. So what I did was I kind of stopped working out my frontals, and I paid a lot of attention to my rear delts and my side delts, and they kind of caught up to my frontals now. And now it has become time for me to train all of them, and that is why I started putting more priority to my frontals, or giving the same importance to my frontals as the other heads of the delts. So what I'm doing is I'm starting off my shoulder workouts with some machine press. So what this is going to do is this puts a lot of emphasis on my frontals. And also I'm doing another exercise which you guys will be seeing in the next clip. That is also something that puts a lot of emphasis on my frontals. For some reason I don't want to do something like a dumbbell front raise. This is more of a pressing motion. Definitely is going to involve my triceps too, but something like a front raise is something that is completely isolated for your frontals, and I don't want that. This definitely puts some kind of emphasis on your lateral hip also. So this is kind of a better way, in my opinion, for me personally, to work my frontals. Kind of hits my frontals, my side delts, and my triceps. So these are two of the exercises that I've added, and the rest is all the same. I will be putting out a complete shoulder routine of mine pretty soon, so stay tuned for that and enjoy the rest of the video.
Like what's up on the streets and kept the bag in my pocket like a rollie. Yeah, I go slowly, but only when I pretend. All these people growing up, they wanna be us. Yeah, got me tripping like a Prius. I don't even know a lot of people selling pizzas these days.
So before we begin, here are a couple of things that I want to show you guys. So I had my pre-workout shake, some oats, grinded them with some whey protein. So this was my first meal, and then I also want to show you guys one more thing. So I actually picked up these. These are extra large prawns. I'll show you guys the macros. So that is around 12 grams of protein per 100 grams and 1 gram of fat. So pretty good macros. The reason why I got these, I had to switch my protein source because I don't want to get bored. I also have some eggs right here, and then I also picked up these. So right now I'm having 1 kiwi per day, every single day. So these are packaged kiwis. I'm not sure how much they cost, but 1 kiwi every single day, and also some mushrooms. I actually have to use them because they get expired by 22nd. So these are some of the food choices that I make. So make sure you keep switching your protein source like frequently, because you don't want to get bored. Mainly it has no scientific backing to it, but just it's hard to eat chicken every single day, so you need to make sure you switch your protein sources. And prawns are a really good source because they taste really well. And this one especially has around just 1 gram of fat. Usually they come with a good amount of fat, but this has just 1 gram of fat. But the problem is they lack in the amount of proteins that they have. It's like really cloudy. It's usually more sunny right now, and I am actually wearing my Converse. Why am I Converse? Which means I'm going to be doing a leg day today, and I'm not going to show you guys a leg day because I don't want to punish you guys. Also, this is my second leg day, so it's my hamstrings and glutes and the calf workout that you already saw. So I'll put the link in description if you want to go see more of that. But I'm going to go head to the gym right now, and I'll talk to you guys more about why I wear a Converse. Alright guys, so basically it is raining, and that is why it is super cloudy. we just finished the leg workout, and I'll talk to you guys about why I wear a flat sole shoe in some time, right? So I'll see you guys in a bit. I promised you all that I'm going to be talking about wearing all these, Chuck Taylors or Converse shoes when you're deadlifting, or when you're doing something like, squat. So the reason why I told you guys about this is because when you wear a normal running shoes, when you wear shoes like this, I'm putting on the screen, these shoes have kind of a soft sole. So what happens is, it is more like, standing on a buzu ball and then doing deadlift or squats. When you're doing something like deadlift or a squat, you need to push through your heels. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you have a very, I don't know what happened there. But the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you have a very hard sole. That is why if you see most people when they deadlift, they deadlift on their bare foot. The reason behind this is this way. There is nothing between you and the floor, and you're going to be having a proper stubborn contact on the floor. So that is why if you see a lot of people, they deadlift with their bare feet. Now this is the best way to do it, because there's nothing between you and the floor. So they have a proper point of contact with the floor, which is evenly spread out. There is no bouncing around happening, and they're going to be able to generate all the power through the heels very easily. So that is why, and the thing closest to that are Chuck Taylors for deadlifts, and then your squat shoes. But squat shoes are very costly. So unless and until you are completely into powerlifting, I wouldn't recommend you guys buying a squat shoe. Or if you have a lot of money, you can buy squat shoes. They're the best for squatting, because they have a very hard sole. It is like super hard, and then it makes you generate all the power through your heels. So my advice to you guys is avoid wearing soft-soled shoes when you're doing something like a deadlift or a squat. Wear something that is very hard heeled, or do it with the bare feet. I prefer barefoot or Converse. So this is, or Chuck Taylors. Or this is what I prefer. I'll put the images of the shoes on the screen. And also, when you don't generate power through your heels, you're going to be bouncing all over the place, and in turn you're going to generate some power through your from your toes and all these things. So what this is going to do, for example, if you're doing a deadlift, it is going to make you move forward, and that is going to shift the center of gravity, and this can lead to a lot of injuries. Your back might start rounding. You might start rounding your back. So these are the problems that you have when you don't use a hard-soled foot, or if you generate power through your toes. You're gonna fall forward, and when you fall forward, your back is automatically gonna round out, and when that happens and the weight moves away from you, you're gonna kind of stretch your lats to get that. So it all deviates from the way you have to do your deadlift. You need to not round your back. You need to strictly close your lats when you're doing that. So everything falls out of place. So the form totally gets fucked up, and you're gonna go to the hospital bed pretty soon. So make sure you pick a setup. When I say setup, it means what you're wearing on your foot, in such a way that you're going to generate all the power through your heels without any kind of disturbance or bouncing around happening. Same goes to squat also. What is up, guys? So this is actually going to conclude the video. But before we go further, I'm so happy to tell you guys that I'm back to my pre-workout addiction. So this is something that I picked up yesterday. This is called as Dynamic Muscle. If you guys are not aware of this brand, this is a really new brand. Okay, this is started by, I'm not sure if he's the owner or the co-owner or just a promotional athlete, but somehow Kai Green is affiliated with this brand. So take a look at this. It's called Dynamic Muscle. The K stands for Kai Green. So they started off by coming out with the pre-workout. I actually have no clue how I got my hands on this product. So I have not yet opened this. The seal is still there. So I'm just gonna go. I usually work out in the morning, and today, after a long time, I'm going in the night. I didn't have anything to eat for a long time now. So let's see how this actually works. I'll get back to you guys about the review on the next video. That's a pretty big scoop. So I'm going to go through the ingredients really quick and tell you guys what is there and what is not there. So each serving has just 1 gram of carbohydrates, and then 3.2 grams of beta-alanine, 2.5 grams of citrulline malate, and then N-acetyl L-tyrosine, L-carnitine, caffeine, a lot of caffeine, 300 milligrams of caffeine, and then we have some extract for some focus, and then some hordenine, bitter orange extract, and biotin. So there's nothing complex about this product. It is just a good stimulated pre-workout. No, pump, no this, no that, like all these different kind of, what do they say? Proprietary blends. There are no proprietary blends in this, just a normal pre-workout. So I'm going to take 1 scoop of this. I'm going to put this in right here. Today's going to be a shoulder and arms day. I'm not going to record the video. So probably my next shoulder and arms day I'll record. I'll show you guys. Let's see what makes this. I just put in like 100 ml of water or 150 ml of water. Very less amount of water. This is the fruit punch flavor. The last brand that Kai Green advertised was Muscle Mix, and they came with a pre-workout called as Noble XMT, and that is like by far the worst tasting pre-workout ever. You can't even put it in your mouth. So let's see how this is. It's actually pretty good, and the color doesn't turn to red. Where most of the pre-workouts, when you have fruit punch flavor, they turn red, and this is kind of lemony. The taste is also lemony. There's a lemon kind of taste to it. So this is going to conclude the video. It actually tastes like lemonade. Anyway guys, this is going to conclude the video. I'm in a hurry because I have to go to the gym and get my haircut done and all these things. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure you follow me on all social media. The links will be on the screen. Take a look at them, follow me everywhere. And hopefully the next footage will be through my new camera. Looking forward for that. And if you want some online coaching, you know what to do, send me an email at gautamsuvid@gmail.com. Again, that will be on the screen. And I'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah, I'm down for the long run now. Red Corvette and my drop top down. Calling up my digits in my Motorola, and I'm speeding like I robbed someone. Falling and I'm a whip, yeah. Out in Fairfax, going hard in the pit, yeah. I still ball on the pitch, yeah. Something wrong with the picture.